We must stop the production of new clones if we are to win this war. I am a hero of
heroic cyborg General Grievous.
Grievous is not cruel, Grievous is not malicious. Actions of Grievous are heroic as a fact. It doesn't.
Isn't it? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Hey guys, it's General Grievous here, the Factual Clone Wars, and today on this video we're just going to be talking about Grievous's body in the Tales of the Empire. Again, it was just never supposed to be that body. It was always supposed to be his heroic the Clone Wars design. And like I said, the reason why we're talking about this is because, you know, a lot of people and idiots are still saying, oh, well, that body was supposed to be the same, and it was all the same thing, and, you know, he was always supposed to be in that body in some artistic design or something, model or whatever, which is just straight false information. Again, Grievous's body in the Clone Wars was always the 3 ultrasonic vocabularies with the 4 fingers, and his heroic design when he did heroic actions in the show. He later got an upgrade in season 7 of the unfinished of the Legacy of the Clone Wars Legacy, where he does look like Revenge of the Sith Grievous with his 4 ultrasonic vocabularies and 6 fingers. So again, he did get an upgrade to that, but that was still not the same Grievous. But what they did in the Tales of the Empire, which is just so false with what they did with messing up the droid gunships and all this other stuff, which I already talked about in the actual review, which you can go check that video out, link in the card right now. But again, in the whole episode, even when the trailer came out, why in the world did they have Grievous Hero in his upgraded body slaughtering the Evil Night Sisters when his body in the original episode of the Massacre of the Clone Wars was still the Clone Wars hero design? And like I said in the other video when the trailer came out, they're not banned, and it's not like, oh, they couldn't use the Grievous Hero in the Clone Wars model from the show, as they already still used it in the Clone Wars Adventures comics with Grievous Hero versus Obi-Wan on Caliban, and they even used it in the new Shatterpoint thing. So again, they can still use the Clone Wars Grievous Hero's body, which, like I said, doesn't make any sense why they even use this upgraded thing. But like I said, it was just mainly them being lazy. But again, his design was never supposed to be it, which is why I said what you're going to see in this quick flashback on the top 10 lies on General Grievous World character, that you cannot change his body in the middle of the war, because that doesn't make sense. Listen to this right now. Body upgrades. Several comics depict Canon Grievous's heroic character in the Revenge of the Sith body style that claim to be quote-unquote 22 BBY in the beginning of the war or earlier. This is false, as General Grievous never had that Revenge of the Sith body until 20 BBY, where he changed into that body, as the Clone Wars Legacy depicts Grievous Hero getting an upgrade during the Utapau arc, which is true, because prior to that, Grievous still had his original The Clone Wars body with 3 ultrasonic vocabularies on its base plate versus the 4 seen in the upgraded body season 7 of Revenge of the Sith in the Clone Wars. So again, all this nonsense, like I basically pointed out in the other video of the Canon Grievous's hero who would never kill innocents, Grievous's body, Grievous never had that body at all. So again, all this nonsense trying to say, oh, the ADW4 thing is quote-unquote canon, or that non-canon where he tried to kill an in quotation innocent, that's not canon because Grievous Hero was never in that body. Same thing with that dumb Age of Republic saying it claimed after the Lair of Grievous, where the stupid non-canon backstory was pushed further in there. That's not Grievous Hero because he wasn't in that body. So again, keep all this lying nonsense. Keep trying to say, oh, well, that's Canon Grievous Hero, the Revenge of the Sith. No, the Clone Wars Canon Grievous Hero always had the 3 ultrasonic vocabularies on his mouth in the design from the show. That's not going to be Revenge of the Sith design until season 7. All the other comics, they show Grievous Hero in the same Clone Wars cartoon hero design. They never show him in the Revenge of the Sith, which means it's false. Grievous Hero was never in that body until late 20 BBY. That's just straight up facts. That's lies trying to say that's quote unquote General Grievous' hero character from Star Wars The Clone Wars canon, which is false. So that's number 2 of the lies exposed on General Grievous' hero character. Alright, and like I said, you just heard that. So again, you can't change bodies of the Middle War. That's why this is just funny when they did that in there. It was just some false animation and a false depiction of Grievous Hero starring the Night Sisters, because again, he was never in that body. He can't just magically switch bodies and get a cape, because that's what a lot of other people were complaining about. It's like, oh wait, why does the hero Grievous have a cape on when he never had the cape, and he took the cape off when he got on board the Providence? So it's just stupid that, you know, people still think that body was supposed to be the thing. And then even further in more proving that this body and he was never supposed to be in design, and back when these idiots, which I'm not going to say whose name, but were saying that, oh, you're wrong, General Grievous Hero the Clone Wars, oh no, Grievous in the Clone Wars was always supposed to be the same as Revenge of the Sith, when they really always were not supposed to be the same, because they're 2 different characters. We can go check that video out, link in the card now. But again, even when the Clone Wars was first created and George Lucas made Grievous a hero in the Clone Wars TV show, the design was not the same as Revenge of the Sith from the beginning. So again, when George Lucas made Grievous a hero in the Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, the design was never the same as Revenge of the Sith. It was only until later when Dave Filoni decided to have Grievous here with this upgraded body in the Legacy, because again, all the characters were different, and then they all got upgrades, which was even with the main trio villains of Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi. They later got upgrades to Thing, you know, in season 3 where they look Thing, and then of course Anakin and Obi-Wan villains got upgrades in season 7, which of the Legacy, same with Grievous Hero, to look more like Revenge of the Sith. So again, if that was the case, then why didn't they, if that was supposed to be the same, in quotation, Grievous, then why didn't they animate Grievous Hero in Revenge of the Sith body from the beginning? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, because if it was supposed to be the same, why didn't they animate him like that in the beginning, instead of using the 3 ultrasound vocabularies in a whole different thing, because he was not supposed to be the same character? Dummies. But yeah, again, like I said, it doesn't make sense, because like I said, how in the world is Grievous going to switch bodies and, you know, go from slaughtering Venture and finishing off his house, and then get some upgraded body, and then have a cape, and then finish off the Night Sisters, and then go right back to his other body, and then in the next episode where he's talking to Dooku villain about Savage Opress. Like, what? And it's supposed to be the same thing, but it was never supposed to be the same. So all these people saying, oh, it was the artistic design and blah blah blah, and all that other stuff is just stupid, and you don't need to stop, because that ain't the right body. Like I said, if they would have animated Grievous Hero's body correctly in the show, like with the Clone Wars, then like I said, I would not be saying anything, and other people would not be saying anything. But since they messed it up, then that's why we're going to talk about it, because like I said, it's not accurate what they did, and it's just kind of sad and stupid that they did it. But that's just Lucasfilm and Filoni. Anyway, hope you guys like this quick video. Like, subscribe, share if you're new. Hope you guys checking out them shorts. And you already know General Grievous, his famous hero quote: "I'm a reward to meeting you. And remember, I cannot switch bodies in the middle of the war. That's just weird." Anyway, have a good day, y'all. Always remember that Grievous is a fact and not an opinion. Keep it factual, keep it real, y'all. I'm out.